The Thing and Human Torch secret is now revealed. Let's go! Thing keeps blaming Mr. Fantastic and himself for lying to Johnny Storm for all these years. Ben Grimm discovers himself in a painful hybrid of his human and Thing forms after an unsuccessful attempt to turn the Thing back into human form. Mr. Fantastic hastily grabs his tools and decides that cutting the power to the machine is the only way to halt this agonizing change. He gives the Human Torch instructions to melt the cable. The power transfer stops when the wires are severed, and the Thing starts to revert to his monstrous forms. He bemoans Reed's assurance that this would succeed. Reed apologizes for the setback, but he was confident it would work because the gadget was customized for his body. Ben, who recently returned to human form and deliberately gave it up in order to turn into the Thing again, and save the rest of the crew from Doctor Doom, still finds this to be too much. He still recalls the suffering he suffered at that time. Reed is still unsure of what went wrong, but Ben has had enough of hearing excuses and storms out. When the Thing has vanished, Johnny acknowledges that he must have been the cause of the problem. He describes how he sat in the apparatus just before Reed and Ben walked into the lab. Reed repeats that Ben had the equipment calibrated specifically for him, and that Johnny's presence within the machine tampered with the readings. He could have recalibrated the experiment if Johnny had notified him before they started. Reed loses his cool when Johnny claims he didn't grasp the potential harm it may have caused, reminding him that Ben is confined in his form and how painful it is to watch Johnny become a flashy hero, while he is imprisoned in a monster's body. When the situation has calmed down, Reed acknowledges that Johnny could not have known. Nevertheless, the young Torch feels bad about the whole thing and is unsure of how to inform Ben. Johnny tries to apologize to Ben for squandering his chance to restore his humanity all those years ago after hearing this. However, this has no effect on the Thing's irrational rage. He is enraged with Johnny because he acts without thinking everything through. He is indignant that despite all the good deeds he committed, Alicia and all the anguish he experienced prevented him from leading a normal life. And to make matters worse, Johnny and Reed, his alleged closest friends, kept this a secret for the entire time. The Thing warns Johnny to never talk to him again and goes away when Johnny asks if there is anything he can do to make it up to Ben. The Thing then visits a bar to drown his sorrows while contemplating forgiving Johnny but finding it difficult to do so. He receives an unexpected call from Alicia Masters. While responding to the call, he overhears her frantic cries for assistance as she is once more being attacked by her stepfather, the Puppet Master. Johnny phones Reed and tells him what transpired as the Thing pursues the Puppet Master's hiding place. The Thing then charges into the warehouse as Mr. Fantastic dashes to Ben's location. When Reed shows up, the combat has already ended. When Alicia is located, she informs him that Ben has been trapped in a room with the Puppet Master. Then, Reed makes use of his abilities to slip through the entrance and into the space. The most surprising thing he discovers there is the Thing holding the Puppet Master's lifeless body. Despite how it might appear, the Thing is adamant that he didn't kill their longtime adversary,